Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Ashley Amaya, and for this video I am going to be using everything that we got in our Boxy charm in the month of January. I know I will be uploading this video basically the last day of January, but I did start late this month on recording. So this month's theme is Rock 2018. I can't believe it's already 2018. So crazy. But the first thing I'm going to go in with is the Dr. Brandt Luminizing Primer. I'm so excited we got this in our Boxy charm. I've always wanted to try this primer. So let's see how good it really is. So I'm just going to go ahead and work that in. It smells really good. It smells like a moisturizer. It smells really yummy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and apply my foundation, concealer, and just set my face, because the next thing we got in our box is the Pure Bronzer and Brighten palette. So I'm going to go ahead and do that off camera. Okay, you guys, so I have my base done. And now I'm going to be going in with the Pure Bronzer and Brighten palette. I'm going to go in with the bronzer first, but I'm going to put a matte bronzer down first, just because I don't like going in with a very shimmery bronzer. So I'm going to be using my Butter Bronzer, of course, and I'll be applying that. So the reason why I don't like going in with just a shimmery bronzer is because most of them go on pretty patchy. But if you put on just a light amount of a matte bronzer and then put on a shimmery bronzer, it's not going to go on so patchy and it will look better, in my opinion. So now I will be using the bronzer, and I'm just going to dab that in just a little bit, not too much. And it just gives you such a radiant bronze. I have used it once before and I absolutely love it. Now I'm going to go in with the blush. Very pretty, very beautiful. Alright, and now I'm going to be trying the highlighter, my favorite part. Such a beautiful highlight, you guys. Now I'm just going to put some on my nose and on my cupid bow and my chin. So I absolutely love this Pure palette. I love every single one of them. I love the bronzer, the highlight, and the blush. And this retails for $34. And the next thing we got in the box is the IT Cosmetics Brow Power Pencil. And this retails for $24. So I'm going to go ahead and apply the brow pencil. So I know for a fact this is going to take me just a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and do this off camera, and I'll let you guys know what I think about the pencil. Okay, you guys, so the brows are on. And my honest opinion about this brow pencil, for me personally, I like it, but then I don't. I really do like it to use it on the outer corner of my brow, just because I have a little more bald spots on the outer corner of my brow. But for the inner corner, I just couldn't find myself using it because the wand is just a little too thick to get, individual hairs. So I feel like if you have thicker brows, you might really like it. The formula is really good, really creamy. But I did have to just go in with my ColourPop Brow Boss pencil. This is basically the only thing I use. But the next item we got is the Crown Glam Metals palette. I'll show you guys how it looks inside. So it has all shimmers except this matte black. I have swatched it and it's really pretty. I like the shimmers. They're good quality. I don't know how much I'm actually going to use it, just because it doesn't have any matte shades. But for today's video, I'll be using the Shade and Light palette. I'll be using these as my transition shades just because this palette is all matte. So it'll pair perfectly. So I'm just going to go ahead and go in with my Morphe E23, my favorite brush. And I will be using this shade right here. And I'm going to be putting that all over my lid. Same thing to the other eye. Just blend that all on my lid. And now I'm going to be using this darker reddy brown shade. I believe this one is called Leashes from the palette. I'll be using the same brush, just a light amount, because these eyeshadows are very pigmented. And I'm just going to be applying that, focusing more on the outer part of my eye and just in the crease. I'm not going to go too high up. Just be blending that in. When you blend your eyeshadows, use a very light hand and a light amount, and just go ahead and keep adding to the amount you want. And now I'm going to be going in with a smaller brush. This is a Luxie 231 brush. And I'm going to be going in with that black that's in the palette. And it's black metal. And focusing it on the very edge of my eye and on the crease. Very lightly. So for this part, it just depends how dark you want to have it. I really don't want it to be so dark, so I think with this amount it's good. Same thing to the other eye. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with that same Morphe E23 brush, and I'm just going to blend the edges. So now that that's all blended, I am going to be using Rock On, which is this shimmery one. I'm just going to be applying that all on the lid. As you can see, it applied very easily. These are just very pretty shades. The same thing to the other eye. I'm going to use another shade. I think I'm going to go in with Punk. And it's just a very silver. I'm going to focus that more in the inner corner. See how that applies, how that looks on top of each other. Very, very pretty. Very pretty. Same thing to the other eye. Really like how it turned out, you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and use the same brush and blend, blend, blend. And now I'm going to go in with that small brush that I used the black on. And I'm just going to blend even more on the crease. So now to highlight my inner corner and my brow bone, I'll be using the same highlight that I used in the Pure palette. Very pretty inner corner highlight. Alright, so that's the final eye look. I'm going to go ahead and just blend a little more. So I started doing my mascara, and then I'm like, wait a minute, I still haven't done my lower lashes. So I'm going to be using this e.l.f. crease brush, but I like to use this one on the lower lash line. And I'm going to be mixing this top shade that I used for my crease and the same shade that I used for my crease, that darker brown. And now I'll be using that black shade that I used in the Glam Metals palette. And I'm just going to be focusing that on the very edge of my eye. I'm not going to be bringing that in. We make the funniest faces when we do this. Okay, so now I'll be applying the mascara. And I'll be right back. Okay, you guys, so I did apply mascara, and I applied the Girl Galactic Matte Lip Paint in the shade Posh, and this retails for $23. You guys, this is my new favorite formula. I absolutely love it. It lasts all day, it's super comfortable, and it is kiss proof, which is my favorite. So I'm so excited. I loved this month's box. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Give it a thumbs up. Leave me a comment and let me know what was your favorite item of this month's box of January. And I can't wait to see you guys on my next video. Bye!